much for watching the Oxford Shopping Channel. I'm here now with Sylvia from Neo. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I would love to talk a little bit about the product that you brought today. I know you've got a range in terms of who these gifts would be great for. So why don't we just jump right in?
Totally. So there's a few things. So there's sort of a women's kind of like young girl type of line. And then there's other things that I designed that are more of for like young girls, or up to like the babies as well. So with the like little girl categories, there's a lot of just like headbands that just fit just over the head, and they're elastic, so they're easy for them to put on and take off, which was a key thing for me because I have a little one and she's very independent and wants to dress herself, so it was important that it was something that could just like come on and off easily. So a couple of designs in terms of that, and then I got an opportunity to design a collection with one of my friends that has a baby suit line. So these are all like bathing suits for little kids. They come up to like from size 1 up to like 12.
Okay, those are beautiful.
Thank you. So because they were sort of my first attempt at creating this, I didn't create a lot because it was just kind of like the end of summer and COVID and all of that. So I still have a few of those left, but yeah, so this is another print. So what we do is we design our own prints and then they get printed on the fabric, so the styles are unique. And then they get obviously a sand based on our style that we have. And then at the back, it just kind of like covers their arms so that they have sun protection. The back is open, so it's easy for them to like take on and off, like when they go to the bathroom. And I hate labels. I don't usually like labels in clothing. So when I designed the label, I wanted to make sure that it just kind of had like a nice message for little girls about dreaming big and making sure that they were kind. And anyway, so like that's kind of like the highway in there, and then it has like a little crab in the back that just kind of like little details of design that I wanted to make sure that they were included in there.
That's beautiful. I love that, and I love the thought put into those little details and the little messaging too. I think that really goes a long way when it comes to product and choosing product for your children. So in addition to the kids items that we have here, let's talk about some of this beautiful jewelry that you brought. I know that there are some items that are vegan and there are some that come from repurposed leather product as well.
Correct, yeah. So just wanted to make sure that I was inclusive for like having a lot of friends that are vegan and that are very conscious as well about using vegan products. Just wanted to make sure that I included that into my line. So anyways, like I designed a few, obviously there's a few shapes. This one I called it a geometric or geo collection. It's very much shaped oriented, so lots of rounds, a couple of hearts just because I figured they're kind of cute and nice and dangly. So this ones are all made by myself in my little basement shop studio that I have. Yeah, so I like to use I try to make sure that, of course, all the materials that I use are good materials. So I wanted to also make sure that, you know, if there's a lot of people that have allergies to the type of metals that they're using, so all of the jewelry that I make is with 14 karat gold findings. So just want to make sure that they're wearing just like things that could potentially hurt somebody.
Right, they're accessible for anyone that may have sensitivities and that kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Amazing.
And they just wanted to make sure that there's just lots of pops of colors, and then of course some neutrals with the blacks as well. So like you said, so some of them are vegan, and then some of them are using leather repurposed, and then
That's great, and you're wearing a headband today, and we've got a couple other colors here.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the headbands.
Sure, so the headbands just came up as sometimes I don't have time to get my hair done and ready, and they're just a quick, just like brush my hair, put it on, and it just feels like I'm put together. And I use a lot of basics in my clothing, so I find that with accessories, like it gives you an opportunity to, even though you have like basic colors like whites or blacks or mutes, like you could still bring in a pop of color,
right?
And change it up, I think, as well. So that's kind of what I wanted to make sure that I designed this. I call this one the braided loft just because it is a braided one. Yeah.
It's beautiful. And what kind of inspired you? I know that you've got a lot of projects on the go. So what inspired you to start Mio?
I'm passionate about making things. I love making objects, just the feeling and going from an idea all the way to testing it and prototyping. I do sometimes a lot of prototyping to make sure that the products that people are receiving are something that I myself would buy and that are good and withstand time. So yeah, just the whole process of creation and seeing it just finally in somebody's hands and kind of seeing how they make it their own, right? Like so, Mio means mine in Spanish, and I'm Spanish. So like it just, to me, it's an idea about making yourself and like bringing your uniqueness to your own style, right? Like we all buy clothes that are amazing and we pick them, but kind of like just putting it all together with accessories and just showcasing what kind of elevate everybody's personality. So.
Well, I love that, and I really appreciate you joining us today to showcase some of this product. Where can people find it?
So I do have an Instagram account and I do have a website that people can shop through. I don't have a brick and mortar, but yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for watching the Oxford Shopping Channel.
Thank you.